Salut, sacred stars. It's Sirian Mermaid, and welcome back to my chain. And wow, there's somebody that you're stressing them out and they need you to stop. This is very interesting. I was picking up on this right away. I'm gonna look at my astro dice, and we're gonna use our word scramble here in astro dice to kind of narrow down what's going on here, who this is, their energy, okay? And if, just so you know whether or not this connects with you. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. I'm just gonna start hitting this shuffle, and of course, personal readings are linked down below in the description box and bio. If you're interested in diving deeper with me in the areas of love, money, career, spirituality, life path, anything you want to ask me, and I can tap into, feel free to check out the beautiful shop. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Whoa. Strong divine feminine energy. We have the Empress and the High Priestess. So the Empress is like the kind of like out there, more so expressive, like light divine feminine. And then the High Priestess is more of that dark divine feminine that's more, kind of like to oneself. Like the light divine feminine is like more of the Empress, where she's more bold and she indulges in the pleasures of life. She's effervescent, she's laughing, she's enjoying and like just bathing in the basking in the greatness of her life and receiving, like having an abundance of fruit and the waterfalls and nature in her garden, and like she's outside, okay, respectfully. Now the High Priestess is more in the shadows, and you can see like she's concealing more esoteric knowledge and information, certain details, very private, very reserved. And they're both sovereign. They're both divine feminine energies. However, there is this split off coming up here. Now, Spirit, what's going on? Okay, yeah, I mean, here comes the Nine of Swords again. I saw in the pre-shuffles, like, my God, you're stressing somebody out. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what this is about. Ooh, okay. So this person feels very passionate about you, actually, with the Ace of Wands. They're very passionate about you, but they're feeling like it's over, and they're feeling like they're missing out on the highest version of you as you exit stage left, right? Like you're just like, I don't want no scrubs. The scrub is get no love from me. Thinking at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't know how I messed that up so bad, but if you know, TLC, no scrubs, could definitely be a confirmation for you. I feel like you're in such a powerful energy. Like you give the best of both worlds. I feel like I get Hannah Montana downloads so often. So often I wouldn't be surprised if Miley Cyrus be watching me. Like, I swear. Because, like, what else? But anyway, it's giving the best of both worlds. Like, you have the best of both worlds. Some of you could have liked watching Disney Channel growing up, or like something about Disney, or some sort of like a voice recorder or a child actor, or like some sort of like children's shows, programs, like something is relatable, like something that is nostalgic. I think this person thinks of you when they see a sort of cartoon or show, or like something that reminds them of their younger self. It's like, what else? I feel like this is going everywhere. This could be a Pisces, strong Piscean energy, some Cancerian, some Scorpio coming out, but strong, heavy on the Pisces. I definitely have Taurus and Libra coming out, as well as Aquarius now, and Gemini. I know that was a lot of signs. That was air signs, heavy on the air and water, a little bit of earth coming out here. Yeah, Five of Swords. This person definitely, in the past, they know they betrayed you. They know that they crossed a line with you that they should not have crossed, that it's something that you have marked as a clear boundary in the past. And they're hung up over you. I think this person, they're still head over heels. This person still is like into you. They see you as the Empress, but that High Priestess, like they know that you get a lot of attention. They know that people really desire you. They know that you could easily have anyone, anything that you wanted at any given time, especially where you're going. They just feel like your glow up is not reserved for them. You know, your glow up is not for them. It's literally your glow up. That's what it is. It's not their glow up through you. Like, it's you glue up and you are sovereign. That's what it's giving. You also have like this mysterious energy to you. I feel like there has been some time that has passed with that Pisces energy. There has been some time that has passed with the Hangman, and this person's kind of in this quiet reflection mode, thinking about, I heard the deed. I don't know why I heard it like that. Something about a deed. This person definitely could have seen, I just get them like having fantasies or like dreams about like living with you, or like moving in with you, having a house with you, like just having certain things where, you know, you're in their life and sharing a home. They think about stuff like this, especially now. I think they get stressed thinking about the disappointments in their life. Yeah, didn't I say that nostalgic energy? They get really happy when they think of you, but then it's like this feeling in their heart where it just sinks after that. Like, this person is like all waterworks, and they're just, I don't know, they just seem like a bit of a wreck. And I feel like that's kind of why you distance yourself, even if it was hard in the past. This person definitely, they had some envy towards you, or kind of like feeling competitive. They are jealous, the jealous type. Not necessarily, maybe a little bit of you, yes, because your light is so bright, but it's especially of people that want you, and they know like they can't really get around that. They can't necessarily blame you for being attractive or being intelligent or being really just a great personality, great person to be around, beautiful energy, like your aura. No one can take that from you. Like, it's in you, not on you. And because your essence is just so distinct, and it has this powerful signature to it that people love. They just, you know, they're not the only ones that, you know, are smitten by you. And I think that kind of bothers them. They felt territorial, even jealous at times, just thinking, oh my God, like, can I afford you? Are you enough? Am I enough for you? And because of that, they may have tried to say little things to challenge you, or you guys could have gotten into fights because you had disagreements about how you, like, let me just put it this way. This person could have been really, they got really irritated, like upset and like bothered when someone was talking to you. For example, let's just make it very specific. Say someone from the opposite sex, right? You're at a party. Just take it as it resonates, but I want to capture the energy so you know what I'm talking about. You're at a party, right? And it's like a mixer, and people are networking, and you're there with your person, or someone like you're really interested, that this was a love interest or some sort of connection you had with them. There's a romantic connotation to this energy. You're at the party and you're talking to someone. They walk up to you and they want to tell you, hey, your work is amazing, or how are you? Or, oh, that's amazing. What do you do? I want to, you know, hear more. And there's this exciting, fresh, effervescent conversation that comes to life between you and someone that you're just conversing with and networking. But this person that is interested in you and in this connection with you is really, they get really jealous and insecure when they see you like laughing or smiling with anyone who's not them. Especially if you laugh and smile with other people more than you do with them. But I think a lot of that has to do with not the fact that you just are trying to treat them differently. It's like how they make you feel. Like, you're not fake. So if this person kind of has a negative energy, or they say things here and there, and you're just kind of like, you know, I want to stay positive, you know, like, let's go to this party, let's have fun. And then they can't stand that they don't seem to have the same, they don't have the same access to your light as other people do, because they don't carry that amount of light in them, or they haven't activated their light. So it's like, instead of really being able to make the energy more potent and bigger, when two lights come together, the room gets brighter and brighter. It's like you're a light and they're darkness. And so they're siphoning off your light to have some clarity of their own, to have some sort of magnetism of their own. But it's not their own. There's a cost that comes with siphoning off your light for themselves. They have to repay that. They have to repay whatever cost that you had to pay to ascend to whatever level you had to. They also have to pay that price, chosen. So I want you to know nothing goes in vain. It's never in vain. There's always a score. A record is being kept for each and every single one of our souls in these incarnations that we are having, these experiences that we are having. And so this person can't get around having to deal with who they are and having to go through some of the growing pains to emerge as a greater version of themselves. And it seems like they spend more time feeling sorry for themselves or feeling competitive with other people and projecting that and like picking fights when they get bored or get an attitude or whatever, instead of going within and saying, hey, what is this trigger that I have that I feel like I need to or say this to this person, bring them down a peg? Why do I feel like I need to do that when really it has everything to do with how I feel about myself? And yeah, throat chakra. This person is not the best with communicating. They're not the best with saying how they really feel. So they kind of like revert to trying to get people's attention in really toxic ways. Let's just be real. I saw 1111. So that could be kind of like a manifestation. This person could also, they could be very flashy. They could be very flashy. Yeah. Yes. They can come off as a little bit promiscuous and even cheap sometimes. They may think they come off as bougie and this and that, but I feel like they're the kind of person they could like wear big chains around their neck or like super tall, high stiletto heels and like really long, like their presence is, they could be trying to imitate this light that you have, and they're trying to like, what is the thing that you're doing to, you know, you're not doing anything. You're a human being yourself. And that's the thing I don't think people get. Like, you just are yourself. And they try to put on and perform what that essence. They're trying to get that same reaction or that same notoriety or that same way. They're trying to have that same way with people. Like, you just seem to have a way with people. They just take to you. They're just smitten by, like, what is that? And they're thinking it's like this thing they need to be doing, this set of tasks that they need to perform to give what you give, and it's just not giving. It's just not giving. And so this person can be really flashy, like their energy is a bit obnoxious. They could be like loud or like bright colors, and like they do a lot to get attention, whereas you are that, you know, this person feels like they have to make like a spectacle of themselves to get the same kind of attention that you do. But even when they do all of that, they don't get the same kind of attention. Yes, they get a lot of attention drawn to them, but it's not the same kind of attention. It's not the same positive, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get what they put out. They get more of who they are back, which is not really the best spirit. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. So you're stressing someone out because they just know that they're not the same. Y'all are not the same. Y'all are just not cut from the same cloth. And that's already been decreed, you know? It's a choice. They have to make that decision. But I feel like they're in this value decision where they have to choose who they want to be, what they want to do with their life, and how they want to, yeah, they have to come, like, this person is realizing the truth. And I think the relationship with you mirrored back a lot of things to themselves that was triggering. But it seems like they do have an opportunity to decide if they're going to evolve or not. I don't know if they will. They're kind of in this decision point where they're confused. 111 energy, 1111, 222. These are all confirmations coming through. What else, Spirit, with my collective and this person? Yeah, this person's like a cheater energy. They're not honest. Like, they do little things to get over, and then they play the victim. They constantly play the victim. Like, woe is me, why me? They start little fires and they try to like escape. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when they say the devil like throws a rock and hides her hand. You know, it's giving that type of vibe. Yeah, this is stemming from like family and their friendship connections. They could have family that definitely, yeah, and friends that enabled their toxic behaviors. I feel like even with this person, they do certain things that are like a little sneaky, conniving, and borderline extreme sometimes. And I feel like even people close to them are like, whoa, like that's kind of crazy. Like, but they don't say anything to this person. Like, they don't really correct them and say, hey, like, you have, like, you want to get help? Maybe like you have a problem. People are just, they are fake. They can have fake friends. I have the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. This is all this duality. It's like, they're also not sure like what reaction they're going to get from this person. So they try not to like rock the boat too much. But I feel like they don't want to trigger them. But I feel like being with you, this person being with you is always going to, like, it just constantly triggered them. Just because of who you are. So they couldn't avoid doing the inner work when it came to being with you. However, you couldn't be in your highest form with this person around because they were just a hindrance. Like, they were hindering themselves, but especially with you, like, they would do better because but you would do worse. That's a sign that of this person. Like, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, their name could start with an A, an F, or an S. Oh my gosh. ASS. Oh my god. Ace of Swords, Strength, and Seven of Swords. ASS. What about ASS? Somebody wants your A. They want that ad. Or so they're coming for that ad. Like, they are. This is like, the thing is, they can't destiny swap you if they're trying that. That's really pathetic. This person, ideally, they would want to be with you. But there's like a lot of distance here between the two of you. They want you to like trust them again. And they definitely want to be intimate with you again. Like, I'm just trying to keep it PG. But they want to lock you down. Like, they want to lock you in. They want you to be theirs. Like, there's this energy of like, I want you here with me. I want you to be mine. They don't want all of that greatness, that goodness, and that light getting away from them. It's kind of like they're grasping at straws. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to have anything salvage their ego at this time. And you're not there to do that. You're not there to fill that space or be their punching bag, honestly. You've escaped their karma, and they have deceived their way out of being blessed by just by virtue of being in your life. I feel like the time that they either ghosted you or you left them, you had to heal from some sort of betrayal or rejection, some sort of contention with this person. During that period of time, you were blessed with new opportunities with that Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. You were given a new foundation, soul tribe, like just opportunities. New psychic gifts were starting to emerge. They're swerving. Someone's car swerving out there. It's like someone's like the wheel of their life. Like, it's giving Jesus take the wheel. This person's like out of sorts. They're out of it. They can't manage on their own. And it's like they're seeing how well you're doing without them. And they're seeing how not so great they're doing without you. And that's clearly showing who was the problem the whole time. That's stressing them out. It's also stressing them out that they don't have their lucky charm anymore. They don't have their horseshoe, which was you. They don't have that peace that you came with, that you brought to the connection, to the relationship. And so they're having to do the work. They really are trying to grasp at straws to find anything to salvage this timeline of theirs. They can't do that anymore. They can't manipulate the energy. They can't invoke anything or say anything to you or against you, behind your back. There's nothing that they can do to change their destiny and their fate. They inevitably have to face it. And it's really, they're struggling with accepting it, just seeing how well you're doing. And it's like, no, I want to go back over there with them. Like, oh my God, no. Like, I want in, you know what I mean? But it's like, no, you're out for a reason. They took themselves out the game. They acted up. You couldn't do it. You just moved forward. You healed. And it's just like, you got to deal with it, big bruh, big sis. Like, you got to deal with your own BS. Like, at some point in your life, you have to grow the F up. Let's just be real. This person can really like your rear end, like your behind. Like, they love that A. But they were also like an a-hole. That's why I saw ASS. Their name could start with T. I was hearing like Tyrone or Tyrannique. They cause a lot of tyranny, raise a lot of hell in your life. Like, it's just their own problems started just bleeding into your reality and infusing into your reality. And I feel like now there's none of that like weird energy of great things are happening for you, but then you had to wait for the other shoe to drop. It felt like the other shoe always dropped when this person was around. But now that you're like free from this connection, or you're freeing yourself, I feel as though there's no other shoe dropping. You're just firmly planted in this whatever reality, whatever blessing you receive. There's no catch. There's no catch. You know, you don't have to despise anything, because in a sense, the free lunch is yours, if you will. Okay? There's no gimmick. There's no, like, there's nothing that comes with it that was something of the past. Okay, that you've evolved from. We have 333 as a confirmation. Strong Gemini energy coming through. Sagittarius as well coming through in this energy. We have Libra and Aquarius as well. Pisces. And then this is strong Mercury energy. So my throat chakra is getting choked up, coughed up. This person's a little choked up and coughed up right now because they know the truth, and the truth hurts. 2222 on the clock. 1 and 1. 2222 on the recording timer. 1 and 1 is 2. So again, 222 is a strong affirmation. Yeah, this person, my goodness, my throat chakra, Virgo and Gemini, strong Gemini energy. The regret's really starting to set in. We have Aries out here as well. It's really starting to set in. Strong Sagittarius with this Jupiter vibe as they see you expanding more and more. And again, the 2, wow, 222. Heavy, heavy confirmations. Let's see what else from the word scramble, and then we're going to wrap this up. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have some letters coming out. YOLO. It's like you're living your best life right now. Tiara, Tamara, Tia, Daquan, Warren, War, WAR. I literally spelled out war. That's the 411. Wow. The 411. I got 2 series of letters that both have 411. So let me look that up. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. Oh my God, 411 is the relevant information or the truth. Let me show you this, guys. So we have Y. Let me hurry up because I'm trying to like conclude this. Oh my goodness, but this is like T. The 411, you see 411, and I was starting to spell out YOLO here. And then we have the war coming out. So this person is like, they have an internal war, like a mental war with themselves and the decisions they've made. They have to deal with that all by themselves now. They have nobody to offload that onto. Okay, 411 again, you guys, war. Like, this person was a menace out here. NWA, they could like rap music, like they could like a lot of like trap music. I'm scratching my head and I have a blank tile, so this person could be also like scratching their head. Like they have a lot of questions about you now and what you have going on. They want to be nosy so bad. Again, 411 were. This isn't really spelling anything particular. Were what you were. 𝘗𝑦𝘭𝑚, again, 411. There's a lot of information. This person is trying to get information about you. I heard ew. I see EW, ew. Tara, like Tara, Aria, something like that. We have war, strong with the R names, T names, Ys, S, A names, W names, and let's see what else, spirit. 444, 1111, strong symbols. There's a lot of ones. 111, 11111. So that's 3. Yeah, this person was like, they played a lot of games. Because I'm getting like a lot of things in threes. So like third party energy is coming through. But I feel like it's just, they know that you were the Empress the whole time. You were the true the 3, like that Holy Trinity. Like you had everything in a bag of chips. And I think they just they didn't know how to take you. So they started acting out because they felt too insecure to have you. And they may have tried to outsource for more attention and affection and validation from other people to stroke their ego, just in case someone, because they know they didn't deserve someone like you. So it's like they try to get with other people to get more attention because they just felt that small to you. And that's not even your fault. It's like, it's just who you are. You're just a bright light, and that's beautiful. You should never shrink or apologize for that. I just want you to know, Soul Tribe. So yeah, again with the YOLO energy, war. This person's going at war with themselves. I'm spelling out 𝘨. 144. It says 𝘨. I have to show you guys this. Oh my God, this is fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I just got this Scrabble. See, 𝘨. 144. You're a chosen one. It's like, 𝘨. Like you have such a beautiful, like kind of cute aura to you, or just like a pure vibe about you. You know, you're a really lovable person. Yeah, very lovable. People love to hug you. Air, and it says 111, ERR. So Errol or Earl, something like that. A name like that could be coming up too. Earl Grey tea. Someone could love tea, Tia. Yeah, I'm spelling out tea here as well. Rit to the Ritz-Carlton. So something about Carlton, Carla, Ritz. Riz. Someone can have Riz, a lot of Riz. I'm crying. Ritz, you can like crackers and snacks, like little snacks. Hold on. Someone's like listening or trying to get information about you, eavesdropping, trying to get information about you. Someone could be going to a hotel soon, or like vacationing. It girl, it guy I'm getting. Okay, what else? I'm having a lot of lore. Someone's very curious about the lore of your life. LORE. 1111 is spelling out 1111. That's crazy. Lori Harvey. Like something about like Lori Harvey energy is coming out here. You can have Aquarius placements. Sagittarius again, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, all of that. Okay, Soul Tribe. I think that was a breeze. I was enjoying that. That was very much something. But yes, you guys, something could be emerging, especially during Gemini season. So look out for that with this person. They can't take it. They're going to war in their mind. They're going to erupt at some point. They're going to erupt. I don't know if they're blocked or not, but they're trying to like get access to you and information. Right now, it could be more on the back end because they're still going through this within themselves, and their ego is so strong. I don't know if they really want to tell you that. They just want to kind of seem like, is it cool? Like, you know, I miss you and that's it. It's kind of that vibe, instead of like, hey, I'm literally suffering and at wit's end, and I need help. I need light. I need energy. I need healing, peace that I don't want to cultivate for myself, or I'm so scared and confused and I'm playing victim. Yeah, so that's on them. Continue to be amazing light and shine bright in this world. And without further ado, je t'aime et à la prochaine. All right.